In today's world, average means you're trapped in the system. Your life is a loop, and you're giving your life to a job that you don't even enjoy. You barely even grow year by year. Can you name three tangible things that you grew in this year, in this last 365 days? Some people, maybe, but a lot? I don't think so. So let me break down why being ordinary is stupid as shit. Society sells comfort like it's a goal. And so that causes people to go straight out of high school and have to figure out their lives. So people either go to college to party or to avoid the other options because they don't know what to do. They go to the military in hopes of maybe building discipline or the pension or getting college for free. And then the ones who don't want to do either of those, they get a 9 to 5 that they'll never enjoy and they just do it for the money, plain and simple. And all of it equals a trap if you don't know why you're doing it. Now, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a scientist because you want to help people or you enjoy shitting on the competition and making your clients a free man, or I don't know, you're into science, Bill Nye the Science Guy, science rules. I'm like, fair enough, bro. That's what's up. But a lot of people go because they don't know. They're not that passionate about any of the things they're doing. They're just doing it because they have to. And I believe that causes you to overcommit way too early. And then you feel trapped, you feel stuck, and you get stuck in that loop that society sells you that most people live. And most people, they don't realize they chose wrong until it's too late. Now, what ordinary actually means is waking up tired, not happy, and knowing what your day is going to be like before it even happens. Knowing I'm going to have to go to this job and I don't want to go to this job. And then you come home and drink your liquor or you smoke your Zaza, you know what I'm saying? Like, you also never unlock your unique talents and skills. Now, maybe you do it as a hobby on top of working, but if you're working 8 hours a day and then you also got to shower and eat and take care of yourself and maybe you go to the gym, like that's most of, and sleep for 8 hours, that's most of your day gone. Just sleeping and work together is 2/3 of your day. And then after all the eating and stuff, you probably only have a few hours of like, because on top of that, there's commuting and stuff, right? So you probably only have a few hours of free time. And in that time, like you're tired. You've been doing shit all day or sleeping. You know what I'm saying? It's like what? So a lot of people, even if you're working on your hobby, you're not going to be working on it enough to excel. And I mean, anything is better than nothing, but what's better than anything is, tangible results and actual time spent on something that you enjoy and love and you can grow in. And the truth is, you're just working to make enough money to get by and survive. And you're working on someone else's dream, something that someone else created. And the cost of blending in is you never stand out. You never become the best version of yourself. You never realize your hidden talents and abilities and potential. Ordinary equals betrayal of your higher self. Now, it feels easier in the moment, and maybe it is easier in the moment, but you're going to regret it in the future. I think most people do. Because going out on your own to create something is hard, and it's at first not tangible. You don't get results right away. But when you do get the results, it's usually far better than getting a job. You'll be able to make more money. It's just better in so many ways based off everything I've ever seen. And most extraordinary people are not special. Like, you don't gotta be Elon Musk, bro, smart as hell, or anyone who just has an insanely exceptional brain. You can be a normal person, but you have to take the leap. You have to be the one that says, fuck normal. Because when you do that and you fully commit to it, and then you grow. You grow in whatever special way you can grow, whatever is unique to you. And you'll get better and better and better, and you'll excel at something. Even in a few years, you can get so much better than everyone that you've ever known because they're still living this normal life. But you're going out to become something different, to transcend what everyone else is doing, to not be normal, to be extraordinary. You need discipline, vision, execution. You need dreams and you need to chase those dreams. Instead of working for a creator, you have to be the creator. And this is just This isn't extra. This is the normal stuff you need to become not normal, to become extraordinary, to become someone better than the ones around you, to be freer than the people around you. And so, how to do this? I mean, first off, find your passions, your skills, your interests, and start working on them. Humans are very diverse creatures. We all live equally complex lives, and we all have different things we like and dislike. No two humans are the exact same. Everybody is unique. And therefore, you as a human have to have at least one thing that sets you apart from everybody else in some way, shape, or form, big or small. It's about finding that, finding what are you passionate about? What would you work hard doing? What drives you? What is like your passion, your hobby? And doing it, just starting to work on it and better the skill. Because imagine you have two people and they're doing the same job, but one person fucking loves that shit. And the other person, they're just doing it to make money. Who do you think is gonna excel? Probably this guy. Even if this guy is quote unquote smarter or better or whatever. Like it, this guy, even if he starts down here and this guy's up here already, he's gonna pass him because he's passionate, because he's actually wanting to grow, and he's fully in it mentally, you know. As opposed to this guy, he's just there for the money, and then he hates his life and he doesn't want to go to work the next day. This guy's like, fuck yeah, let's go to work. Yeah, boy. Wait, yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I firmly believe that in today's day and age, it's the easiest time to develop your own skill or craft or something unique to you and sell it because of the internet. For example, back in the day, bodybuilders, they wouldn't make much money like in competitions and stuff, but they would have to eat all that food, you know, like bodybuilding is, I think, could be expensive, right? And they don't make like they wouldn't make great money back then. Like how would they make good money? They'd probably have to get another job because how is bodybuilding going to pay them well, you know? But in today's world, you can bodybuild and document it, and you could potentially become a millionaire by bodybuilding because you're selling your content on the internet or whatever it is. Maybe you're coaching or advice, anything, you know, whatever you give out on the internet relating to that skill. You're still doing what you love and you're passionate about, but you're using the internet to leverage it as an income and as a job, you know? You could be an influencer. And that's not something you could do in the past, but that's something you could do today. And that applies to like almost everything. Anything that you get good at or you excel in life or you're passionate about and you practice, you're probably going to have expertise or things you can share with people that other people can't just share. And that diversity, that uniqueness, that is what drives people to want to listen to you. And that's how you can make income, and that's how you can live a life that you actually want to live. So create. Don't just work for the creators, become the creator. Do your own thing. You don't have to have a big ass business. You don't have to be Alex Hormozy. You can do something that's smaller but still makes you enough money to live happily ever after. Like, imagine making 5K a month, but you're doing something you love and you're not sitting at your job, you know, 9 to 5. Like, a lot of the stuff you can do online, you don't even have to work like 8 hours a day. You can work a good amount of hours a week, maybe, but like, it's not like 9 to 5 every day except for Saturday and Sunday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a full-time job in that way. It's more like you can usually work more on your terms and your time. Or for example, let's say coaching, right? Maybe you have clients that you have scheduled in, so you have to do those calls at that time or those sessions at that time, etc. But if you're selling some sort of course, you're not exactly bound to a certain time because people can look at your course anytime, right? And those are just two different examples, but of course, there's many other ways to make money online. It's just two good examples of like one is more like time sensitive or like you're going to be busy at certain times, and then the other one is more like laid back and you kind of just work when you want as long as you're getting the product out and as long as you're promoting it or whatever you have to do for that product. then that's good. That's work. And you can make a lot of money online. You know, the more people that consume your content, maybe buy it, it depends, right? Like you can make ad revenue on YouTube, or for a course, for example, you would sell the course, and that's like going to be your main method of making money. You know, it's definitely possible. Lots of people do it. More and more people are starting to do it nowadays. That's what I'm going to do, you know? So it's like the world doesn't need normal. It needs more real. It needs more raw. It needs more you. Yo. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and turn on noties so you never miss a future upload. If you want to know me on a more personal level, you should check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. The link will be in the description. And you better like the video. Like, bro. Yeah, have a nice day. I'm a goofy motherfucker. Cause I'm not normal. I didn't realize how messed up my hat was this whole time. But fuck it, we still putting it up.